Hi there, my name is Andrew Carmichael and I'm here at Carmichael Estate in South Lanarkshire, just between Lanark and Biggar. It's a beautiful day and we're standing in the old Victorian walled garden of Carmichael House on the estate. Um, and just a little bit of background about the estate. We've been custodians of the land here at Carmichael and the source of the name for over 800 years now, or our ancestors have. And we're privileged to be able to live in such a beautiful place, surrounded by history and nature. And today, our family live on the lands here at Carmichael, and we farm the land as best we can in a sustainable way so that we can keep things going for the future. Now, just to talk about where we are at the moment, we're standing next to some wonderful old Victorian apple trees. Now, the walled gardens, there's 3 of them on the estate, and at one point these gardens would have produced much of the food that was required for all the people who lived here. So it wouldn't have just been the big house itself, but also the butler's family, the maid's family, the laundry family. Each of those families had accommodation on the estate, and produce was required to feed everyone. So in the mid part of the 1800s, apples began to be grown in walled gardens all over estates in Scotland, and European crabapple varieties in particular can still be seen here now today. Now, some of these trees produce quite bitter apples, others much sweeter. And you know, back in the 1800s, many of those apples would have been used to make cider from, which would have been distributed to people who worked on the land. Today, we harvest the apples and we use them for chutneys and apple pies and apple crumbles, which are absolutely delicious. Many of the other things that we do on the estate here in the modern times is we no longer have a big country house that on the estate. It's actually a ruin, but we have done up the other stone buildings which used to house those estate workers into self-catering holiday cottages. So we have 13 self-catering holiday cottages, and the guests who come, they enjoy the surroundings, they enjoy the walled garden, and they're able to enjoy the produce that is on the land. We also farm the land, so we have 1,000 Texel breeding ewes. We've also got 200 red deer and approximately 80 Limousin cattle, and we grow all the feedstuffs and those animals on this land here at Carmichael, and then put them through our own little abattoir and butchery to then market through the farm shop, and also at farmers markets across southern Scotland. So, you know, coming to Carmichael, you have this really rich experience in that you can stay in the historic lands, you can experience these wonderful orchards with ancient trees. The foraging here is absolutely fantastic too. So underneath these apple trees, you'll often find wild raspberries, rosemary willow herb, nettles, which are absolutely fantastic source of nutrition for eating. So really, you know, the biodiversity that you find in some of these old historic orchards that line the walled gardens is quite incredible. So it's an absolute privilege to be here, and I'm really glad to be able to spend the time showing you just a small part of our estate. we're going to get into harvesting some apples now. It's the right time of year, and we'll likely make it into chutney, because that's something that our family enjoys all the way through the winter. Thank you very much for watching, and please do visit our website, carmichael.co.uk.